standing near the location of the blast site.
एक स्लो मूविंग व्हीकल जो रेड लाइट की तरफ आके रुका था, उसमें एक ये एक्सप्लोजन हुआ है.
A lot of investigation agencies are here. It's all hands on deck. The entire area has remained cordoned off. There are fire engines, fire brigades, police personnel have barricaded the entire area.
The National Investigation Agency has formed a dedicated comprehensive investigation team to probe the blast near Red Fort in the national capital that killed at least 8 people. Now, this is according to sources. The team will work under the supervision of senior officers ranging from the rank of Superintendent of Police and above. The development comes a day after the Ministry of Home Affairs formally transferred the case to the NIA. Union Home Minister Amit Shah has directed the agency to submit a detailed report at the earliest. He's also instructed the Forensic Science Laboratory to closely match the samples collected from the blast site. Sources in the FSL said that the team is investigating the blast. It has recovered 2 live cartridges and samples of 2 different types of explosives. Now, as per the sources, during the inspection, both live cartridges were found directly from the blast site and have been sent for detailed forensic analysis. Also, investigators collected possible trace of ammonium nitrate and another unidentified explosive substance, the nature of which will be confirmed after laboratory testing. Initial findings also indicate that the car explosion was not a typical suicide blast, but was triggered in panic by the suspect. Dr. Muzammil Ahmed from Pulwama was arrested first, which led to the arrest of Dr. Adil Majid Rathar from Kazigund region. Sources in the police said that Umar Nabi, a 3rd doctor who went missing after the arrests, is the likely bomber and the person captured on CCTV footage in the I-20 vehicle. In fact, CCTV footage from earlier in the day shows the car coming out of the parking lot minutes before it exploded barely half a kilometer away. Sources told ANI that the suspect did not follow the usual pattern of suicide car bombing. He neither rammed the car into a target nor collided intentionally. Agency sources said that the vehicle was still moving when the blast occurred and that the bomb, which was premature and not fully developed, did not create a crater on explosion, and no shrapnel or projectiles were found at the blast site. With investigation deepening into the blast, sources even say that another doctor, Tajamul Ahmad Malik, was detained from Jammu and Kashmir's Kulgam, but his father claims that he's been released after questioning. And this is amid the ongoing probe, which has already unearthed a network of individuals allegedly involved in planning and executing the attack. In another development, Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi will chair the Cabinet Committee on Security and Cabinet meet today. And joining us live on the broadcast is our correspondent Shivan Shanana. He's joining us live from the Al Falah University in Faridabad. Shivan, the tentacles of the terror module have of course spread to the Haryana-based university. Talk to us about the alleged link of these doctors to the terror module and the explanation, the statement that's now coming in from the university itself.
Yeah, let's start with that, Samiksha. As I stand here right outside the gate of Al Falah University, which has been in the news at least since the last 3 days because the number of arrests which have happened linked to the deadly Delhi blast. They are finding their links right back to this university, whether it was Dr. Muzammil Shakil, who was arrested on the 10th of November, Dr. Shaheen, who was again arrested on the 10th of November, who hails otherwise from Lucknow. They both were in the faculty here in Al Falah. Along with that, Dr. Umar, who is suspected to be behind the wheel of the I-20, which blew up right outside Red Fort. He was also an assistant professor, is what sources are suggesting here at Al Falah. And that is what brought the entire gaze towards this university. There is major media presence around, but to give you an understanding of what things are like right now, nobody is allowed to enter the university. Nobody is talking from inside the university. Only statement that has come out from the university is from their Vice Chancellor, that is Bhupinder Kaur Anand. That's the only statement that has come out, and they've distanced themselves from any kind of happening here at Al-Falah, saying that they are not at all in cahoots with any kind of activity. No such substance which they are being blamed of harboring or keeping is in their possession, and they're open to they are open to helping out any of the intelligence agencies in continuing their probes. They've also said that the doctors, they have not said that they were not working here. They said they were only working here in official capacity, but we have nothing more to do with them. So it's kind of an ironic statement to make, as far as I read it. That's the only statement that has come out from the university. Also, to understand what things are like right now, every 5 minutes, and trust me, this is every 5 minutes, we are finding some of the other security agency vehicle entering the premises. So clearly, Al-Falah is under the radar of the intelligence agencies, whether it's the NIA, National Investigation Agency, their sleuths are inside. The ATS from UP is inside. The Haryana Special Cell officers are inside. Jammu and Kashmir Police is also inside. I saw a vehicle, a number of them from Jammu and Kashmir with JK number plates entering the premises. They enter and then they exit. Every 5 minutes we can see. There is a hospital inside here as well. 650 bed hospital is what one is made to understand. And that hospital is running. So if anyone wants to come and get their checkup done or anything, so that is very much functioning. But there is security presence here as well. And they're not allowing anyone from the media at least to enter. Even the small little room for the guard, and I'll be able to show it to you maybe a little later, even that has been barricaded with a lot of plates, copies, whatever they could find from inside to just cut off any kind of view that anyone has. So most that one can get with the camera is to just peep inside and see what's going on. There's a long driveway as one enters, and after that there is a parking lot where all the vehicles of the security forces are parked at the intelligence agency. So the probe is very much on.
Yes. Shivan, stay with us. A quick follow-up question. Multi-pronged approach, of course, as far as the probe is concerned. If you can also put this into context as far as that white-collar terror module is concerned. And, of course, once again, the link of the alleged link, rather, of the university, the doctors in this terror module.
Now, you see, this is Al-Falah University. So Al-Falah, they have their own MBS programs here, and a lot of students come here from Jammu and Kashmir is what one has been able to understand. Most of the arrests that have happened here, they had links to Pulwama or in other parts of Kashmir. They were studying here, and that's common. A lot of students from Jammu and Kashmir, they come here to study. And this university, for the large part, is also considered like an alternate to whether it's Aligarh Muslim University or Jamia Millia. It is considered an alternate to that. Perhaps the fee structure here is a little more conducive to certain pockets, and that is also what makes it a little more attractive to people to come here. That is what is out there. And also to understand this, Samiksha, this university, it took us about an hour and a half to get here from Film City in near Delhi, and at least for 30 minutes, we were driving through village roads. Absolutely no constructions on either side, only and only farmlands. And the storehouses where the 2,900 kilograms of ammonium nitrate was found, it's just about 500 to 600 meters behind where I'm standing right now. And I'm standing right at the Al-Falah gate, university gate, that is. Then let me quickly come to the I-20 vehicle which exploded. There was a lot of news which was doing the rounds saying that for 10 to 11 days that vehicle was parked here inside Al-Falah University. It was parked in the parking area over here, which I can also see from the gate as I stand outside. Now, this parking area, 10 to 11 days from 29th October till about 10th November, and 10th November evening is when the blast happened. But Faridabad police has now put out a post on social media saying that they refute this and no such thing happened. But that does raise questions. Was this car ever here even before that? What's the link of that I-20 to this Al-Falah University? Because probe agencies are very much here. They've been here since a number of days and since morning, as I mentioned earlier to you as well. Every few minutes, we see a different vehicle coming in. So a lot of information is coming out. Then it gets debunked by the security agencies and personnel themselves. But what we know for sure is that Dr. Muzammil Shakil, Dr. Shaheen, Dr. Umar, they were all linked to Al-Falah. One of them is he's at large. That's what we'll stick to as of now. That's Dr. Omar, Dr. Muzammal, and Dr. Shaheen, of course, are taken into custody. And other doctors from other parts, whether it's Dr. Parvez in Uttar Pradesh or Dr. Sajjad in Pulwama, or it was Dr. Rathar, who was initially arrested from Saharanpur. And all those arrests have been made from different parts, and they, some or the other way, had a link to this university. Also, there was reports are suggesting, sources suggest that Maulana Ishtefaq was arrested from, who was also staying here inside this university. When I came here, I was, I understood and I learned that he was also staying in a locality which was right behind a mosque, which is right behind this university, and that's again just like a 2-minute walk from here.
Okay, Shivan, appreciate you getting us all those details. We will keep coming back to you through the day to get us more updates and developments from that very location.